Hey, it's Monica here at DAT, and this is our Ask Me Anything series where we ask expert carriers and brokers to weigh in on your questions. Simply ask your questions using the hashtag TruckingAMA on social media, and we might feature an answer to yours in future videos. This week, we asked the experts, why do brokers want to track me, and should I let them? Several carriers and brokers weighed in, and here's what they had to say.
Well, they want to track you because a lot of them like to communicate back and forth with the shippers and receivers, and that allows them to give them a tab on your truck and know the location, so they'll know if you're running behind, if you're on time, and it's also a lot less of a hassle without them making a phone call. So should you let them? I personally like tracking a lot better than receiving 15 phone calls a day.
A lot more of my customers are starting to either look at that option or actually they already have that and that's a requirement. I'm a little bit torn on it because I tend to trust my drivers and know that they want to get there as soon as they can so they can get that load off and get on to the next one or they're not making money. But it happens where trucks, they disappear, the dispatcher can't get a hold of somebody, and when you're delivering to job sites where there's a crane appointment and that crane is $400 an hour and they've closed off streets and they're wondering where your truck is and you can't answer that question, definitely does not inspire confidence. I think the industry is definitely moving towards that, and the more I think about it and the more experience I get, I actually think it's a good idea. I think the trucks understand that, and with the competition out there, if you have the option of doing that and selling yourself, selling your truck, as saying, we're open and willing to be tracked, I think that goes a long way.
I don't mind. I don't care if they track me because I do not like getting phone calls. I don't like my phone ringing. I don't want to hear texts. I don't like it. I would rather get tracked on the app. I didn't know this until I became an owner-operator, but a lot of brokers will put you at a higher rating for reliability if you accept the tracking. It makes their job a lot easier that they don't have to keep calling you and they can just see where you're at. I recommend drivers take it. Reduce the phone calls. I don't have a problem with it at all.
So from our perspective, we have to track some carriers. On super expedited loads, some customers just require it. If it's super important, really hot to get to delivery, maybe a really high cargo value, instead of calling them every 2 hours, hey, you still on track? Hey, where are you at now? We can just look online. We don't have to bug them. They don't have to give us constant updates. We know they're still on track, still moving, because we can see their location in real time. We're not necessarily doing it just because we want to. We're doing it for our customer if they request it.
Brokers want to track you to keep their customer up to date on their loads, just to find out if the load's going to be on time or if it's going to be running late. And yes, you should always allow the brokers to track you. I mean, that's just doing good business to let them track your business. And I mean, it really helps you. It stops you from having to make all them extra check calls and jump through hoops just to know where the product is.
The tracking all comes down to the customer. They need to know where their stuff is. It could be a $500,000 load that they don't want disappearing for 2 or 3 days. They want to know exactly where it is. With the recent developments with Amazon, where they know exactly where it is on a UPS truck, they know what street he's on, it's going to be here in a couple hours. Customers want that in all aspects of their life now. It all comes down to the visibility. They have to know where their stuff is. And that's why the brokers are calling the drivers, finding out where they are. And it's something you have to do.